Crude Lacrosse Club would like to acknowledge that we are on Treaty 6 territory, a traditional meeting grounds, gathering place and traveling route to the Cree, Sawtoo, Blackfoot, Métis, Dene, and Nakota Sioux. We acknowledge all the many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit whose footsteps have marked these lands for centuries. Okay, game 3 is underway. This is the final game of the season for one of these two teams. North Division Championship of the Rocky Mountain Lacrosse League, Junior B Tier 2. Lloydminster Xtreme in black hosting the St. Albert Crude in white. Game 3, game 1 went to the Lloydminster Xtreme. Game 2 to the Crude this morning, and now we've got it all to play for. 60 minutes to decide who the North Division champion is going to be. Stopped by McNally in nets for the Crude. It looks like Bennett in nets for the Xtreme. Ball to the Crude. Smith across the line. Passes to Fedoruk. Got Hendricks in support. You are watching Two Crude Lax on YouTube. My name is Mike Brown. Pleasure to have you aboard. Hopefully you're enjoying the coverage. My apologies for all that netting in the way, but nothing we can do about that. Over top of the net, but they get the rebound. Xtreme, always dangerous. They came back 5 times to tie that game up this morning, and Crude snuck out the win by 1 goal. So Xtreme got it all to do for. This is a 1-game series now. Do or die, all the other cliches. Got it all to play for right now. Game 3 in the Rocky Mountain Lacrosse League North Division Championship for the right to play against the Wranglers. I believe one down south against the Chaos in their 3-game series. Provincials will be played in the winner of the North Division, so it's going to either be played in St. Albert or here in Lloydminster. Hillman, whichever arena they decide to use. We are on the Saskatchewan side of things. Here in the Cenovus Energy Hub. First couple of shots on net. First 3 shots on net now go to the Xtreme. Crude with the ball. Brady comes across half, passes to McCammond. McCammond gets around his defender, goes for goal. Bennett with the stop. Ball's still loose. Still loose. No, it's still loose. Comes across half, finally picked up. Alex Hill with it. He passes off to Fisher. Fisher comes around the defender. Off the goalie. Josh McNally in nets for Crude today. He played the whole game this morning, played a good chunk of the game yesterday. Ava Pinch was in nets at the beginning of the game yesterday. Crude defense let her down a little bit. Crude defense was definitely off their game yesterday. McNally with another stop. This game, we've got over and back, so this will be Xtreme ball. Can't step in the crease after you pick the ball up, unless you pick the ball up in the crease. when the goalie has stopped the ball. So it looks like Babiak might have put a foot on the white line as he was trying to run that ball out, and it gets played dead, and oh, from in, close. Rebound, back out to the extreme. Brown with the ball. He's passed it off. Shot from in close, another save. And now he's determined. Hendricks coming around the far side. Looking for somebody to throw it to. He goes towards goal. Shot on net. Crude's third shot of the game, or is that only the second? Shots on net are 7-2 in favor. There's, oh! Wells gets a shot away. Rebound is loose. Looks like the Xtreme have it, but he's getting jammed up in front of the Xtreme bench. Ball's in Crude possession. Albrecht on the far side. McNally. Division's leading goal scorer for the season, or points getter for the season. Wide of the net on that shot. Shot clock about to expire on the Crude anyways. Crude have got to make effective use of the shot clock. They caught a couple of times in the game earlier, dumping it away with still 13, 14 seconds left on it. In the end, it worked out, so what do I know? Spins, misses. Missed the referee, too. Just about took one off the side of the head, but ducked out of the way. Crude back with the ball. No score yet, and it's been turned over. Xtreme, 2-on-1. No, it's knocked down by Crude defense. Ball's loose out front. Xtreme have it. And settle down a little bit after that flurry of activity. Tries to go towards net. He gets some space, but cannot beat McNally. It's going to be Crude, this is going to be Xtreme ball. I pick it up just on this side of the halfway line. Five and a half minutes gone. No score in this game. Last game was only a one-goal game. Oh, excuse me. North Division will be determined in the next 2 hours. Xtreme were North Division champions last year. I think they were provincial champions too. North Division champions for sure. Let's see if I can pull that up. A minute. McCammon with a shot on Bennett, but he controls that ball, collects the rebound, passes it forward. McNabb has the ball on the far side. Into the middle. Brown spins, doesn't get a shot away. Defenders are on him. That's Andrew Smith pressuring him. Still in possession are the Xtreme. Gets a space. McNally says, no you don't. Andrew Smith brings it across on attack. He'll transition off. Wazano with the ball. He's got McCammon. Set on the far side. That looks like Fedoruk. He's got McNally in the middle. Fedoruk gets a little space. Bounces it through the crease. I'm going to say this is Xtreme ball. 7 minutes gone in this game. Game 3, no score. Whoever wins this is the North Division champion. Crude's first time at this level. Xtreme have been here quite a few times. Crude definitely the underdog. They finished second to the Xtreme in the division. Ball's loose, still batting away at it. Couldn't get it out of their end in time, so it'll be an Xtreme ball, but they did manage to get it knocked all the way down the floor with that golf swing. So Xtreme forced to bring it back in. Brown with it. No relation. Misses the net. Got an arm up. There's going to be a penalty against the Crude for cross-checking. Really wasn't a whole lot in it, I don't think, but Albrecht will be going to the box. First power play of the game goes to the Xtreme. No, it looks like Morgan. Morgan going into the box. Albrecht's captain, so he's just going over to chit-chat. 2 minutes. Shots on net are 10-4. Okay, so power play underway for the Xtreme. 2-minute cross-checking call against Morgan. Missed the net. Get the rebound though. 11 seconds on the shot clock for the Xtreme. This first power play of the game comes just about 8 minutes gone. No score in this game. We got it all to play for here for the North Division title. Polar ice. Ball's loose. Gamble. Passed it off to Shepard. Shepard to Gunderson. Over to McNabb. McNabb drops it. Gets it back though. McNally with the stop. Crude having a bit of a problem controlling it. Ball's loose. I think that came off of a Crude player into the Xtreme box or bench, and so it'll be their ball. 40-some seconds left in the power play for the Xtreme. Shots on net still marked as 10-4. Crude defense doing a good job. As I say that, McNabb got behind the defense there, but couldn't get the ball past McNally. Oh, sorry. Stumbling over my words. Been a long day. Been set up in here since about 9:30 this morning. Ten seconds left in the penalty kill for the Crude. So far, so good for the Crude. 10 seconds on the shot clock. He gets rid of that ball. Probably should have rolled that instead of that hard of a shot. Shot clock expires. That worked out well, and the penalty is over. So successful kill by the Crude. But Xtreme still on attack. A little over 10 minutes left here in the first period. No score in this game 3, deciding North Division Championship final. To see who's going to host the Wranglers out of Calgary area. McNally, another stop. Ball stays in the crease. Albrecht brings it out, passes it forward. It's caught by McNally. McNally to Hendricks. Hendricks goes for goal, and it's a goal for the Crude. So Crude with first blood took over 10 minutes, almost 10 and a half minutes. Survived the penalty kill and get the first goal. With the way these two teams are playing today, first goal is very important. During that game earlier, the Xtreme came from behind 5 times to tie that game, but never once during that 60 minutes of play did they lead. Crude scored first, a lot earlier in the game than today. It took 9.5 minutes for today's, but both these teams will be feeling it. Their legs are a little tired. Bowler Ice with the ball. "15 seconds on the shot clock. Crude taking their time. Fedoruk loses the ball, gets it, loses the ball. Loses the ball completely. Looks like over and back. It was saved just at the last moment. Shot clock was expiring. We're going to take a goalie timeout. Be back in a moment. Okay, we are back into play after the break for hydration. 1-0 for the Crude over the Xtreme in this Game 3 of the North Division Championship for the Rocky Mountain Lacrosse League Junior B Tier 2 North Division. Winner of this game will go on to play the Chaos in their own arena, so that's either going to be here in Lloydminster or in St. Albert. That'll be a 3-game series. And we got some pushing and shoving. Nothing comes of it. Whistled back in, Xtreme with the ball. Into the middle. Defender down, gets back up in time. Not getting any shooting lanes. When they do, McNally's strong. Fence is opened up a little bit here. McNally sees that easily and makes the stop. Ball up to Bowler Ice, or sorry, ball over to Hogman. Now to McNally. McNally up to Hendricks. And so. And Xtreme have possession. McNabb, the other McNabb, Quinn McNabb. It's like a few brothers on this team. I'm assuming they're brothers. McNabbs, the Hills. You know, all the Smiths we have on our team are unrelated. The two McNallys are brothers. McNally in goal, that's Josh McNally, and then Brandon McNally, number 17, our leading points scorer. Crude lose the ball. McNally says, "You ain't getting that one." Still no goal for the Xtreme. Crude lead by 1. This is going to be fair to the very end. McNally takes a long shot. Bennett with the stop. Forward to Christensen. Christensen throws to Shepard. McNabb in the middle. And this game is now tied. Sorry, I missed that. Happened quicker than I thought. So we're all tied. So Xtreme with just over 6 minutes, or just under 6 minutes left in the second period of tie, or first period, which I better tell you it's the first period. All tied up here with 5.5 minutes to go in the first. This one, and for the very first time, that is the very first lead that the Xtreme have had today. So in nearly 75 minutes of play, that's the first time the Xtreme have had the lead. So Crude under pressure now and behind for the first time today. Have the work to do. Ball's loose. Crude player has it. Fedoruk doesn't get by the defender though. Shot still loose. Winner of this game will go on to play the Wranglers. McNally with the stop. Shots on net are 19-5. The Crude are getting peppered. They are relying on McNally to keep them in this game. They need to get more shots on Bennett. Brady with the ball on the far side. Passes to Hendricks. Hendricks takes a few defenders with him, gets around him, goes for goal. Bennett deflects that over to the side. Ball's loose. Picked up by Xtreme. Crude, get it back, running it out. Hogman, getting loud in here. About a 450 seat capacity in here, I think I saw. All on the one side here, right down in front of me, so quite loud. No room on the other side for any kind of a streaming setup. Wish there was, then we wouldn't have this netting to look through. You're probably sick of me saying that. Okay, McNabb has the ball for Xtreme. They have a 1-goal lead at the moment. A lot of game left to play. There's still 3 minutes left here in the first period. All alone out front. They now have a 2-goal lead. Xtreme come up with it. 3 minutes remaining here in the first period. Xtreme with a 2-goal lead. Now they got a 3-goal lead. Crude with the ball. Fedoruk. Got to get to net. Can't run through these guys. You got to go around them. Pass up into traffic. Not caught. Xtreme have it back. I don't think Crude's game is going quite the way they want it to at the moment. Down by 3. That's the biggest lead either team has had today. Get some space. Oh my. Flurry of goals from the Xtreme. They now have a 4-goal lead. They'll lighten up McNally. Finding ways around the defense. Crude have got to settle this down, come out in the next period. For all guns blazing, because they are in a hole already with a long way to go, but McNally with the stop, but can't collect the rebound. Second shot on net there. Bowler Ice with the ball on the far side. He passes it forward. Another pass into traffic. Didn't work. Crude give the ball away again. Crude standing around, letting the Xtreme do whatever they like, and that's 23 shots on net to Crude's 5. 24 shots. Babiak with the ball. We're into the final minute of play in the first period. 20 minutes just about done. Ball's knocked loose. Crude give it up again. Cannot score if you don't have the ball. Xtreme have changed whatever they were doing this morning, and it's taken advantage of the Crude right now. No goal, ball's loose. Looked like it hit the net, but I think it bounced off the backboard. Ball's loose in the crease. Crease call on that attempt. The Xtreme player down behind the net. Oh, sorry, I'm talking too loud into the microphone. Having a bit of a time getting up. There's 27.3 seconds left here in the first. Crude have been lit up in the last few minutes. It's 5-1 now. They led this game 1-0. McNally throws the ball forward. Crude having problems. Bowler Ice, cross half. 18 seconds left. Keep the ball. Don't give them another chance on net. And we have lost the ball. Xtreme, one more chance here. And this first period comes to an end with the Xtreme and a 4-goal lead, 5-1. We'll be back in a bit. Second period underway in game 3. Xtreme with a 4-goal lead, 5-1. My name is Mike Brown. You're watching Two Crude Lax on YouTube. This is the Rocky Mountain Lacrosse League Junior B Tier 2 North Division Championship Playoff. Game 3 currently with Xtreme leading. Whoever wins this will face, at home, the Wranglers from the South Division. They've won their game today. Take that series 2-1. This is game 3 of this 3-game series. Winner wins the North. Xtreme won it last year. Caught napping. Okay, so a 5-goal lead now for the Xtreme. They've scored first here in the second. And they are on attack again. McNally with the stop. Rebound back to the Xtreme though. Crude got to figure out what they're doing wrong at the moment. They are not on a winning strategy just at this moment. Down by 5. Shots on net are 26-5 in favor of the Xtreme.
Is that better? Yeah.
Crude all alone in front, misses the net. Second shot, this time off of Bennett. Crude, get it back. This is what they need to be doing. Get shots on the goal. Get those rebounds. Can't score if you don't have the ball. Into the middle for Hunter McCammon. And Hunter McCammon gets one back. Crude with it. Xtreme with the face-off win. Now leading by 4. Crude clawed one back. 18 minutes to go here in the second period. Lots of game left to play, but Crude need to get aggressive. Long shot through traffic, misses the net. McNabb, rebound back to the Xtreme. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, McNally cannot grab that loose ball. Xtreme come up with it. They get a reset. McNally with the stop, but the rebound right back to the goal or to the shooter. He gets a second chance. McNally this time grabs the ball from him. Passes off to Buller Ice, who brings it across half. Hunter McCammon in the middle. Got a couple of defenders on him. He's trying to back through again. Pass the ball, pass the ball. Shot on net, defenders feeling that. McNally, just shot clock expires, but wide of the net. Modern. Over to McNabb, Quinn McNabb. Gets through the defenders, gets the shot away. McNally pounces down onto the rebound. Throw it.
Got to get rid of it.
Time's ticking. This one goes to the extreme. Crude still scrambling a bit, under pressure. 28-8 are the shots on net for the Xtreme. They go for goal, but McNally stops that. Sebastian Smith, long throw up the floor. It's caught. Across the floor to Hendricks. Hendricks off the shoulder of Bennett. Rebound to the Xtreme. Shepard winds up, gets some space, makes the shot, but McNally makes the stop. Crude, got to keep possession of that ball. Hogman takes it in, throws it forward. McNally taking some pressure. Back behind the back pass, loose into the corner. Crude have it. That's off the helmet. That'll be a high sticking penalty. No extra attacker. Delayed penalty call. Oh, this will be power play opportunity here for the Crude. A high sticking call. Let's see if it's 2 minutes or 4. Okay, power play opportunity here for the Crude, down by 4. 2-minute penalty against number 61, Brady Gamble. Behind the back, attempt on net goes off the post. Crude get the rebound. McNally right in the front center there, top of the crease, getting pushed on. Fedora. This will be over and back. Ball into the near corner, down on Crude end. Penalty kill for the Xtreme. McNabb holding the ball, trying to kill as much clock as possible. They got 7 seconds on the shot clock. Crude have the ball back. Wells brings it up slowly. He's been out there a couple of shifts now. 55 seconds in the power play left for Crude. Breakaway opportunity. Sebastian Smith's going to get there in time, though. The shot gets away in time, but McNally can see that coming. Makes the stop, throws it up the floor. Wells. Up to Bullerice. He throws it up to McNally. 22 seconds in the power play. Wells to McNally. McNally gets his own rebound back. No, it's loose still. Oh, quick stick attempt from Hendricks, but didn't go right. Get behind you, behind you. No call on that play for the holding, and the power play's over on the Crude. Xtreme get the ball after that goal. They restore a 5-goal lead. Crude got a lot of work to do here. They are not playing quite the way they were, but again, neither are the Xtreme are not playing the same way they were this morning. Shot from a distance, off the toe, rebound, loose. Picked up by Xtreme, they get a fresh 30. McNabb, shot directly on McNally. Throws it up the floor for Babiak. Babiak looking for support. McNally to Hunter McAmmons. He breaks through the defenders and off the post. Okay. So power play opportunity here for the Xtreme. 2 minutes against McNally for roughing. Shot on McNally. The other McNally in the box, number 17, the leading points scorer for the North Division. In the box. Missed the net. It's going to be over and back and into the Crude bench. It'll be Crude ball. Whistled back in. Chaba has the ball for Crude. Penalty kill time. Another minute 20 something. Ball's knocked loose, but Chaba gets it back. Ball's loose again. Gets it back. Gets around those two defenders. Into the corner. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Ball's loose. Xtreme have it back. 50-some seconds left in the power play for the Xtreme. I say 50-something because, again, we got a burnt-out digit on the board. It's in the 40s now. Now it's in the 30s, so I only know there's how many tens of seconds where gut left. Shot, McNally with the stop. 10 minutes remaining. We are halfway through this game. Xtreme have a 5-goal lead in Game 3, in the deciding game of this series for the North Division title. Crude have never been here before. Xtreme have been here a few times. Brady got the ball. Dropped it in. Took a shot. Crude get it back with a fresh 30 on shorthand. No, we are back to full strength. Gets by the defenders. Can't get an effective shot away. Muir passes it off to McNabb. Who passes it off to McNabb? Two of them out there. Maybe fake pass that. Misses the net on that shot attempt. Gets the ball back. No, he doesn't. Loose in front. Everybody batting for it still. Looks like Xtreme have it. McNabb gets it out towards the front here. Crude ball. Polar ice behind the net. Going to take a timeout for the goalies. Okay, after the goalie break, we are back in action. Fedorak running quick. Gets the ball back just as he cuts to the front. Ball's loose. Hendricks has it. Hendricks spins, gets a shot away, but well wide of the net. Over and back. And the Xtreme ball. Crude down by 5. They opened the scoring, but have since fallen behind and down by 5 goals. Around the defenders. McNally with the stop. Sebastian Smith dispossessed of the ball. Xtreme. Aggressive on the forechecking. It's going to be Xtreme or Crude ball. Crude bring it across the line. Over to Hendricks. Hendricks cannot get some space. Gets his legs tangled up and falls over. Ball still with Crude. Attempt from behind the net doesn't go well, and the ball bounces out to Xtreme possession. They bring it back in on attack. Sorry, let's get that back into frame. Hill goes off. Sure what the yelling's going on for over there. That's a deliberate crashing of the net, and that'll be a penalty. So Crude will get a power play here. Crude better not let that stand. 5-minute penalty. Crude will have a good opportunity here to get a couple of goals back if they can capitalize on it, on that goaltender interference. McNally's back up and in nets. Whoops. Okay, so a 5-minute penalty against number 20. That is Jace Gunderson, assistant captain. Crude ball. Power play opportunity here for potentially 5 minutes. Hunter McCammon doesn't get by Bennett. Shots on net are 40-12 for the Xtreme. Xtreme always dangerous on the penalty kill. They've had a few shorthanded goals. You'd have to be careful to not break down defensively and let them slip by. The Crude need to start pushing. This game is more than halfway over and we're down by 5. Killing the clock in the corner. Crude get the ball back. McNally to Wells. Wells walks it in. Over to McNally, fake pass, and then there's the real pass. Back to Wells. Wells from a distance, misses the net. Picked up by Xtreme on the rebound. Three minutes, 48 seconds left in the power play for the Crude. Xtreme with a commanding 5-goal lead. They can afford to eat the clock. And Crude don't want to be wasting the clock. They got to get moving. Wells brings it across. 3 minutes, 25 seconds left. Off the post from Hunter McCammon. Another shot. Bennett with the stop. Got it in his stick. Passes it forward. 3 minutes left in the power play. Thrown out of play. Wells with the ball for Crude. 2 minutes, 40 seconds on the power play. They've only had a couple of shots on net. McNally back to Wells. Back to McNally. McNally from a distance. Bennett sees it. Makes the stop. This ball's rolling loose in front. Behind the back pass from Wells off a post. This will be Crude ball. Over to McCammon. Hendricks. Oh, sorry, that is Fedoruk. Long shot. Ball back to McCammon. Or McNally. Reset. Fresh 30 for Crude. Oh, we got a stoppage. We're going to check this netting again. That's 2 balls that looked like they scored, but something is going wrong maybe with that netting, because I know Xtreme had one earlier. I'm not sure if there's a hole in the net. So that's a couple of balls that seem to have passed right through. So there was one earlier that the Xtreme shot, and they swear it went in as well. It looked like it went in, but it looked like it went clean through the netting, actually. And this time it's looking like it's gone clean through the netting. So they're just checking it out to make sure that net is secure. So nothing apparently wrong with it. Crude still on the power play, minute 56. Bennett with the stop, holds on to the ball. Shot clock expires on the Xtreme. 3 minutes remaining here in the second period. A minute 16 in the power play for the Crude. Down by 5, not able to capitalize yet. Hammond. Shot from a distance. Got to get closer. We can't keep throwing that ball away. Sorry, I had to give you a fast pan there. Something's going on down there. 48 seconds left in the power play. Crude ball. What's going on back there? Or whistle back in finally. 28 seconds left in the power play. Wells in the middle. Over to McCammon. McCammon with the shot. Must not have hit the goalie because it's ruled an Xtreme ball. Minute 50 left in the period. 7 seconds in the power play. Last chance here in this power play. Now we're back to even strength. A successful penalty kill by the Xtreme on a 5-minute penalty. Oh, and Crude missed that ball. Simple rule in lacrosse. If you don't have the ball, you can't score. Loss of possession at this point in this game is going to start becoming very critical. Crease. Minute 19 left in the second. Crude still down by 5. Hasn't been a lot of scoring here in the second period. Hendricks. Gets a little space into the middle, but Cameron loses the ball. Last minute of play in the second period. That's McNabb with the ball in the corner. Looking for somebody to throw it to. They can afford to kill time. They got a 5-goal lead. Save the over and back just as the shot clock expires with 28.6 seconds left. Crude with one more attempt on net here in the second period. And we've got a whistle with a timeout called for Crude. Back in a moment. Okay, we are whistled back in. There's 20 seconds remaining here in the second period. Crude have pulled the goalie. They had 5 minutes with an extra player on the floor and were unable to capitalize on it. We'll see what we can do here with the trick play or special play. Got to maintain possession. They take a shot on net. They get a reset. 3.3 seconds. Not going to have much time for anything. One shot from a distance, and that'll bring the second period to an end. It is 7-2 for the Xtreme. Shots on net are 40-18. We're back in 10 minutes. They have possession. Chaba over in the far corner. Bounces it through the crease. Back to McCammon off the board. McCammon, low shot! Gets the lead back for the Crude. passes it forward. It's caught by McNally. McNally to Hendricks. Hendricks goes for goal, and it's a goal for the Crude. Okay, McNabb has the ball for Xtreme. They have a 1-goal lead at the moment. A lot of game left to play. There's still 3 minutes left here in the first period. All alone out front. They now have it. Get shots on the goal. Get those rebounds. Can't score if you don't have the ball. Into the middle for Hunter McCammon. And Hunter McCammon gets one back. Crude with it. Okay, third period's underway. Face-off win to the Xtreme. Crude have 20 minutes to decide if they're going to end their season here today or continue to play next weekend, because winner of this game will face the Wranglers. It'll either be here in Lloydminster or back in St. Albert. Wide of the net. Rebound back to the Xtreme. Shots on net are 40-19 for the Xtreme. Crude down by 5. Got a lot of work left to do. Lost track of the ball. Crude over on the far side with it, just past the blue line there. And in the middle to Chaba. He's coming up on the left. Back towards the middle, but McNally gets double timed. Ball's loose. Hunter McCammon. Shot clock expires. This ball will go all the way down to Crude end. Game won easily by the Xtreme on Saturday afternoon. Game 2 won this morning by 1 goal by the Crude. They led that game, or it was tied the whole time. And in this game, the Xtreme took the lead in the first period and have had the lead ever since. Crude unable to figure them out. I don't know if there's a change in the way the Crude are doing things or a change in the way the Xtreme are doing things or a combination of both. I imagine some of the boys are getting pretty tired. Either way, there is only 18 minutes left in what looks like the Crude season, unless they can find 6 goals. Crude with possession. Hunter McCammon bringing it in to McNally. Leading goal scorer in the division. Out into the middle to Wells. He falls down as he tried to make some space. Ball is still loose. And loose still. Xtreme get it. Crude have been given the way of the ball quite a bit. Giving away early possessions. That one was missed over and back. Crude will get lucky here. Wasano with the ball. Into the middle. Hendricks. Hard shot. Breakaway attempt. McNally with the stop. Ball's bouncing loose. Picked up by Crude. Andrew Smith across the line. Over to Fedoruk. 17 minutes left. Game 3. You're watching the Rocky Mountain Lacrosse League Junior B Tier 2 North Division Championship Final. Crude in white. Xtreme in black and green. Xtreme have been here quite a few times before. And the Crude sneak one back. Okay, we are back into play with the face-off. Face-off win to the Crude. Josh Hogman with the ball on the far side. He gets around some defenders, goes for goal. Bennett with the stop. Comes up through the middle. Gamble. Bounce pass to McNabb. Gets around a defender, but not past McNally. Ball's bouncing. McNabb gets it back. Knocked it by a defender. Shot clock expires on the Xtreme. Let's see where the ball is right now. There we go. Hogman. Across the line. Gives it to McNally. Hendricks with the ball. Try to pass it through traffic. It bounces harmlessly to Bennett. Throws it up the floor to Hill. He'll transition off, just waiting for his offense to get on the floor. Oh, alone out front to the other Hill. They restore that lead. Xtreme with the face-off win. No, Crude get it. Babiak on the far side. Fedoruk with the ball. Passes over to McNally. Oh, sorry, that's McCammon. McCammon gets through the defenders finally. Ball's loose, though, to the Xtreme. Crude giving away their possessions too quickly. They're not getting enough time on the ball or enough shots on net. Outshot 2-1 exactly. 42-21 are the shots for the Xtreme. Xtreme now playing keep away. Gets a shot away. McNally with the stop. Steps out of the crease. Has to throw that down the floor. No Crude player there to accept it. And again, another possession lost. Xtreme bring it back quickly.
Winning 50-50 ticket on a blue ticket. Winning number is 244-258-6-2.
Gets through the defender. Shot away, but McNally deflects that to the right. Xtreme get it back from a fresh 30. And a goal for the Xtreme. I think the Crude are checking out. And the Xtreme have possession off the faceoff. It gets through the defenders. It's a 6-goal lead currently. McNally keeps it that way. Ball not caught. Now Albrecht gets it back. He comes in. Across the floor pass to Boisneau. Shepard credited with a goal. There's a shot from Crude, but Crude are not chasing down that loose ball. Not effectively against the Xtreme defense anyways. But then I don't really know what I'm talking about up here. call it as I see it, which by no means is. I've never played lacrosse, never coached it or anything like that. I just do this for fun. My kid used to play. That's how we got started in lacrosse when my son started at novice and finished up last year as a fifth-year junior player for Tier 2 at Crude. Shot wide of the net, back to Xtreme. 12 minutes left in the Crude season so far with them trailing by 6. Winner of this game goes on to face the Wranglers. Minutes remaining. Crude. They get one back. Snuck it in there somehow. So Crude down by 5 still with 11.5 minutes remaining. Need to get possession of the ball. Not yet. Now they have it. Nope. They don't clear the zone. Xtreme come in on attack, but it's a 3-on-1, so he'll elect to wait for the offense. Across the floor pass. Back across the floor. Bowler Rice with the ball on the far side. Passes to Fedoruk. Fedoruk through the defenders, gets a shot away. Loose ball in the far corner. Still loose. A couple of Crude players. That would be crease, I think. McNally with an attempt, but a couple of steps into the white line. McNabb has the ball for Xtreme. 10 minutes remaining. 5-goal lead for the Xtreme. Over the course of 3 games, I think the Xtreme are showing their mettle. Another 2 more shots. McNally stretches out to grab that ball. Okay, a little bit of a cluster going on back there. Can't really see it through the netting, but Josh McNally not too happy. He jumped on top of that guy. Sort this out. We'll see what happens. Back in a moment. Another whistle already. Not sure what happened there. They've called it for 4-on-4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to take a water break for the goalies. We'll be back in a moment. Okay, we reset the penalties back to 2 minutes. Get the show on the road again here. Just 9.5 minutes remaining in the Crude season. Need to find 5 goals just to tie this game up. Not getting possession of the ball. Babiak has it for Crude. Across the line. Fedoruk. Sorry. Camera cable getting jammed. Can't control that. Owen Hill with the ball for Xtreme. Throws it up the floor. Ball's knocked loose, but he gets it back. No, I can't quite control it in front of the crease. Crude get the ball just as shot clock was expiring on the Xtreme. Josh Hogman brings it in. Eight minutes remaining. Oh, that'll be a penalty. I don't know if there's a face mask call in lacrosse, but if there was, that would have been it. So, power play opportunity for the Xtreme. Okay, 22 seconds left in the coincidental penalties. And it's 4-on-3 out there. Lots of space for the Xtreme. Shot on net. McNally with the stop. Babiak calling for the ball. Intercepted. Coming back at him. 5-on-4 now. Oh! Sprawling save from McNally. Keep this a 5-goal game with 7.5 minutes remaining. Crude throw it away again to the Xtreme. They're a little flabbergasted out there right now, I think. They're not sure what's going on. They're getting caught. Giving away a couple of possessions really quickly. Not necessarily on purpose, but not the way you want to control this game. 5-on-4, power play for the Xtreme for another 50-some seconds. McNally with the stop. Short pass this time. Caleb Smith runs it in. All the way into the far corner. Still got possession. The amount of time that's left and down by 5. You got to start taking advantage of the possession. You can't just hold the ball. Have to go for goal. Ball's knocked loose. Around, goes for goal. Bennett with the stop. That forward pass interfered with, but he gets it back. McNally with the stop. Rebound though. Picked up by Xtreme. Can't move quick enough to get the shot on net. Fake ball pass. 74 with it. Plamondon. Five minutes left in the Crude season. Looks like the net's a little out of whack. It's the goalie's responsibility to keep that straight. Sometimes it makes it easier. Instead of going off that post, if the post is not there, it can. We have a whistle. The goalie's stretched out and must have pulled something on the way down. So Bennett in a little bit of pain, trying to get back up. He's back up on 2 feet. Got under 5 minutes remaining here in the Crude season. 53-23 are the shots on net. Trainers going out for the Xtreme. Water for the goalie. Okay, this will be Xtreme ball. They'll take it up in their end. Owen Hill brings it across half. Less than 5 minutes left in the Crude season. Down by 5 goals. Need possession. They don't have it. Andrew Smith with the ball for Crude. Gotta move, get it across the line. He does. Passes off to Hendricks. Got McCammon behind him. Hendricks tried to go around the defender, doesn't. Over to McCammon. McNally and Wells out there. And Chaba. Long shot, misses the net, gets his own rebound. Nope, misses it. Over and back. This ball's all the way back into Crude territory. 4 minutes remaining. It's looking likely that the Xtreme will win the North Division title for the second year in a row. Maybe the third. Not sure about that. Let's see if I can bring something up here while we are watching. Trying to pull it up on another screen here. That's why I'm not following the play. Sorry about that. That's over and back. Yeah, Lloydminster Xtreme were the provincial champions last year. And they were silver medalists in 2024. Bronze medalists in 23. Silver in 22. So if they win this, it'll be the second year in a row they go to, or third year in a row they go to the provincial finals. Format's a little different this year than it was the last couple, but 3 minutes remaining in the Crude season. McNally throws the ball forward to up into his shirt. They're down by 5 with only 3 minutes left. Got to capitalize on every possession. It's a deep hole they're in. Wells with the ball. Go for goal. And misses the net. Over and back. Shot clock is expiring anyways. Xtreme ball with 2.5 minutes remaining in the season for the Crude. Xtreme will go on to face the Chaos, or sorry, not the Chaos, the Wranglers. That'll be played here in Lloydminster or Hillman, I'm not sure. I think it's here at this facility. Nally with the stop. Keep this game in the single digits. 2 minutes remaining. Xtreme still with possession. We got a whistle and a penalty. Not sure what happened. It looks like Brady is down. 17, Teague Brown going to the box. So with 2 minutes remaining, Crude will get a power play. Okay, so no power play for the Crude, coincidental minors. So 4-on-4 out there for the final 2 minutes of the game. Final minute 55. Crude with possession though, McCammond. He goes for goal, he stepped in the crease. And this might be a power play opportunity now for the Xtreme. Okay. After all that, Crude, the 5 minutes and a major and the game misconduct. So just a minute 32 left in Crude's season. Xtreme will go on to play the Wranglers here in Lloydminster next weekend for the provincial finals. Throw the ball into the corner as the shot clock expires. They're not doing any pressure. Crude bring the ball in on attack. They are down by 5. Final minute of play here in the game and in the Crude's 2026 Rocky Mountain Lacrosse League Junior B Tier 2 season. Oh, wow. Final minute of play. A shot hits the defender. Xtreme take possession. Still on the power play. They're not going to try too hard here. 5-goal lead. Come on, Crude, let's keep it clean. Just 23 seconds, so building getting pretty noisy. Heat, not the Heat. The Xtreme, they're going to go on to play in the provincial finals against the Wranglers. Crude's season comes to an end. They fall 2-1. So it's all over, folks. I'd like to thank you for tuning in. My name is Mike Brown. You've been watching Two Crude Locks on YouTube. And the season is over for the Crude. And North Division champions, the Lloydminster Xtreme, will go on to play the Wranglers. Wranglers won earlier today in the South. So let's go with the schedule, see what that's going on. That's not the right one. Cindy Garant. Wranglers will play in Lloydminster against the Lloydminster Xtreme for the provincial championship. Calgary Wranglers against the Lloydminster Xtreme. That game will happen next weekend. I'm not sure of the timing yet. It hasn't been released. But this one is over. I'd like to thank you for tuning in all season long. My name is Mike Brown. You're watching Two Crude Lax and the Rocky Mountain Lacrosse League Junior B Tier 2. This has been the North Division Championship final. The Xtreme beat the Crude 2-1. This game ends 9-4. And that brings the Crude season to an end and my broadcast season to an end. We will see you next year. Thanks for tuning in and have a good night. We'll hang around for another couple of minutes here as the medal presentation. This is the first time Crude have made it to the provincial, or not the provincial, the North Division final. So it's a good step forward for them. Okay, thanks for tuning in. That'll conclude our coverage. Again, I appreciate all your support online. Don't feel free to leave a comment, subscribe and like, all that jazz, and we will see you next year, 2027, as the Crude kicks off their 10th season. Actually, it'll be their 9th because we had 2020 was missed. Anyways, we'll see you next year.